Everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's EduSankofa, and I'm coming back at you with another video. Today, I want to talk about something super important, and it's the end of year review. So before I get into the video, please, if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. And if you are subscribed, thank you so much for coming back to my channel for more. As you know, I post videos on higher education, all things graduate school, some undergrad, all that good stuff. And today we're going to get into it. So today's video, if you've seen the thumbnail, is all about third year PhD review. So as I mentioned a while back, I am starting my fourth year in fall of 2021. I blinked and all of a sudden it was the fourth year. So I don't know where time went. That's something you should know. Time will go by really fast when you're having fun. And it can be fun. So tears, laughter, joy, and wine, my third year PhD review. I like to do a review of my prior year just for myself. I like to write notes down. I like to look at the notes that I've written before the school year starts and see how it matches up with the notes I write for myself at the end of the school year. I like to see if I've reached the goals that I've set for myself. I like to just kind of piece the beginning and the end together of September and May. So I want to share a little bit with you about my third year review. I think it's really important before you start a program, before you start either, it could be undergrad or grad. It's really important to spend time reflecting on your experience, on what you're looking to experience. It's really important to spend time thinking about, what you want to accomplish, what your goals are, how you're going to challenge yourself, what you're going to give yourself props for doing well and continue to do, and as well as areas of opportunity and growth. So my third year review that I'll be willing to share here, because I'm not going to share all of it, but my third year review is really all about, there goes that challenge, go ahead and take it. So third year started in fall of 2020. And of course it continued on with the global event that's happening, right? And because it continued on with the global event, I was still doing things virtually. So that was my second semester doing everything virtually. The summer I was engaged in a class, but a full semester, fall of 2020, the beginning of my third year with my first real semester, again, my second semester during this global panorama, shall we say. So I also want to say that I met a lot of my goals for the third year. It was a year that I felt more confident. It was a year that I was really challenged in so many ways. The third year for me was also a year where I grew leaps and bounds, and I can see the growth. I can see the growth in my writing. I can see the growth in my comprehension. I can see the growth in the types of questions I'm asking and the intellectual prowess that I have, and how I'm able to sharpen it a bit more, and how I'm able to mute it when I need to, and how I can kind of make it work for me. I'm able to see that a lot more. I always set a goal for myself as far as like conference proposals being accepted, like either a certain amount or to certain organizations. And also with that, I set goals for myself to join certain organizations as well. I also want to say that for myself, another goal that I set for my third year that I would review for myself right now with you all is that the third year was the year for me to have fun, for me to dive in, to do the best I could do, to try really hard, to ask big questions, to think really deeply, to do a lot of reading. The third year for me was also a year of sadness, of extreme, just, everything that we were all dealing with. It was really hard. And so the third year was a year of trying to find balance, trying to better take care of myself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, definitely stepping up my therapy game, definitely taking time off, which is something that I really don't do, but taking time off and like closing my laptop and going to bed that's something that I like really started to do in year 3. It was like turning it off, right? Another thing in my third year review that I say was really important would be that I didn't take things personally all the time. Every critique that I received was not an attack. Every piece of feedback that I got was not to shut me down, but rather to teach me, to help me to grow, to think, and to hear what other people who are more experienced have to say, to take their feedback and sit with it and come back and try to be productive as a result of it. That was something that tested me a great deal when it comes to my comprehensive exam experience. My comprehensive exam was a whole nother ball of wax, which I have a video about that. I'm not sure if I put it up yet. I think I did upload it. I think it is uploaded, but it's like, that was a very teachable, ongoing teachable moment for me, and one that I'll never, ever forget. I would also say that my third year review was one where I really got down to business and really held myself to a higher standard. It was a year where my word for 2020 was pivot, PIVOT. That was my word for the entire calendar year of 2020. So January to December of 2020, my word was pivot. And boy, did I pivot. I got myself up and dusted my shoulders off and did what I needed to do and got right back into formation when I needed to. I allowed myself to rest. I allowed myself to say no. I allowed myself to turn down opportunities and to pass them on to other people. I allowed myself to weigh the ROI on certain opportunities, to look at, what I was going to put in, what I was going to get back, how will it further where I'm looking to go, what I'm looking to do, connections I'm looking to build, how will it further that? And so in thinking about that, I really had to think differently and more strategically, the sun, to think more strategically about the certain types of, opportunities that I said yes to. So, still remaining hungry, still remaining about the work, but also recognizing that I'm a person, I'm one person. And while I love to work and work is very meaningful to me, having my life, being healthy, having people that support me, having people that I support, having a community is also very important to me. And so these are some things that I took away in my third year. And it was a year of work, a year of smart work and working smarter, but a year of work. I did that work and I was able to see the gains, and I'm hoping to continue that with my fourth year, which starts in a matter of weeks and hopefully is my last year. But I wanted to share with you all just, something to think about as you're going on. Some of you start school in, August. Some of us start like after Labor Day, whatever, but it's never a bad idea to write down your goals. It's never a bad idea to revisit those goals that you have. It's never a bad idea to think about how you're going to move things forward, how you're going to make things go. So this year, 2021, January 21 to December 21, I have another word, which is my word of the year, which I will not reveal until the year is over. But I say it's really nice to have, have a word. And if your first half of 2021 didn't go the way you wanted it to, make another word for the rest of 2021. So yeah, and this was a little bit of my third year review. I hope you enjoyed it. I really pushed myself. I made things happen differently. I joined a different research team, an additional research team. I was on 2 different research teams. I also got accepted to a conference that was really important to me, that is really big in my field and respected, and one that I had not been able to get into as a solo submission. And so I was really honored to receive that. I also received a summer grant, a summer research fellowship grant for my work this summer, which was totally unexpected. And when I let go of the outcome, I found that I had a richer, deeper connection with the work. I also found that I had more fun with what I was writing, and I just let it go and just let God. So I'm learning lessons. You're never too deep in the game to learn a lesson is my lesson. And always be open to learning and taking new things in and taking stock of yourself, taking inventory of what you're doing, what you're not doing, where you need to excel, and where you can keep a steady pace at. So I just wanted to come and share with you all some things about my third year and, you know, my third year review. Excuse me. My third year was a beautiful one. It was a hard one. It was a great one, but it was one that I will never forget because I felt the growth and I saw the work. And for that, I feel so much more prepared to go into my fourth year and continue on that trend and to really move forward with the goals that I have for my fourth year. So next year, I'll be coming back with my fourth year PhD review. But for now, ta-ta. I just wanted to come and make a video really quickly and talk to y'all. I hope that, you know, you all have a wonderful day, evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. If you are a PhD student and you are going into your first year or you're returning, know that you've got this, you can do this, everything is within you, be open to feedback, be open to working with people, and have fun while doing it. And also live your life, okay? All right, I will see you all in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like.